Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Headbangers Closet. It's your pal Brett here. Just want to do a quick video today to showcase a couple of records that are having birthdays this week and kind of tell a little bit about the album, kind of maybe like something in my life where I kind of think about the album or whatnot, and just kind of talk about some of my favorite tracks on the record. So let's get right to it. The first one came out today, April 7th, but in 1989. Sepultura's Beneath the Remains, their best album, in my opinion, one of thrash metal's best records. Just a great record. This is a reissue I picked up a couple years ago on Roadrunner Records. Awesome orange colored vinyl that kind of showcases, real bright, kind of matches the album cover right there. Great stuff. Great record. I'm a huge Sepultura fan. Was supposed to go see them, Max and Igor a few weeks ago when they were coming on their Schizophrenia tour. And they do a medley of this album and Arise. But they had some real bad tornadoes, and they canceled the show that night, which sucks, and I don't think they've announced a makeup date, and I kind of don't think they're gonna. But this is my favorite Sepultura record by far, like I said, and the best one. This is the next in line. They've been doing, Max and Igor have been kind of redoing the Sepultura works, and this is next in line. I know they've already done it. I think somebody told me that. I think it was Steve from Harmless Revel told me they already did this album, like they played it live. So, but hopefully they come back and they just redo this one and maybe do another tour, because I would love to see them perform this one, Arise as well. So anyway, kind of Sepultura is a band I've been a fan of for a long time, but I didn't get into them until I think my junior year of high school. Kind of a weird story of kind of what got me into them. So I was into Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, bands like that, and never really heard of Sepultura. And my junior year of high school, I got in a car accident and totaled my car. I was acting like a jackass. I was trying to impress my friends and peel out in my Honda Civic, 1987 Honda Civic. Coming out my buddy's driveway, was in reverse, threw it in drive, just slammed the gas, and was able to, peel out, right? Which I hadn't been able to do. It was a freaking Honda Civic, right? So I peel out, and as I'm excited, I kind of turned, looked at my friends in the driveway, and I was like, yeah! And didn't correct the wheel to stay on the road. So when I looked back to the road, right into a telephone pole, totaled the car, and for the next, I think, like 6-7 months, I had to take this bus to school. Now, there was a kid in my grade who just didn't have a car. I wasn't really friends with him, didn't really know him too well at all, but he was a new kid to my school, and he was a huge metal fan, but, I didn't really know him, and, anyway, taking the bus those months, kind of got to know him pretty good. He was a cool guy. His name was Ray, and he was a big Sepultura fan. Fan of all the stuff I was as well, but he was also a big Sepultura fan, and the album Arise was out around that time. And he's like, if you like Metallica and Megadeth, you're going to like these guys. So he let me borrow the cassette tape for Beneath the Remains, and brought it home. Had it for like a week or something before I gave it back to him. Loved it. Thought it was awesome. Thought it was a little bit more aggressive than the stuff I was listening to. And I just thought it was a great, great record. So went up and picked up that and Arise on CD. And kind of the rest is history. Don't care for anything Sepultura did that didn't have Max in it. And in fact, Chaos AD is cool, but everything they did after Arise, I kind of liked a little bit less and less as each album came out. But love this record, still spin it all the time. Like I said earlier, it's my favorite Sepultura record. I think it's one of the best thrash metal albums in all of thrash. Just great record. My favorite tunes on the album have to be Slaves of Pain and Mass Hypnosis. Mass Hypnosis is just one of the most perfect thrash songs there are. I love the riff. I love that little guitar melody thing before the killer solo kicks in. Just awesome stuff. Slayer's Beneath the Remains. Be spinning that tonight in honor of his birthday for sure. The next one is an album that comes out tomorrow, April 8th, and it was 1985. That's Slayer's Hell Awaits. Great record, an album that I kind of feel is probably their fourth or fifth best one. Let me shut this door here. Obviously it's going to get ranked behind the classic records, right? Rain and Blood, South of Heaven, Seasons in the Abyss, and in my opinion, I would say it gets ranked a little bit behind Show No Mercy as well. Although I think it's very much like Show No Mercy. It's got a lot of great tunes and a couple of really, really good tunes. I just like Show No Mercy a little bit better. But like Show No Mercy, you can still hear the Judas Priest love on this album. And this is an album that I kind of think that they really take that stride forward with the thrash metal. And when they really get that stride, and they don't perfect it till Rain and Blood, in my opinion, but you can kind of really hear the progression of the band on this album from Show No Mercy. This is a reissue on Metal Blade Records. Came out a few years ago when they did all of Slayer's Metal Blade catalog reissue. Nice looking splatter. I think the album's great. You know, just because I'm ranking it 5th, you know, it's pretty close, really. So, you know, I don't mean to make it sound like it sucks because it's ranked 5th, right? But great album nonetheless. The title track, Hell Awaits. That intro is just killer. My favorite track on the record is probably going to be At Dawn They Sleep, then maybe Necrophiliac, and then probably the title track, Hell Awaits. But great album nonetheless. When you're talking about the classics of this band, amongst other bands too, you're going to kind of be splitting hairs when it comes to ranking. So, excellent record. Its birthday's tomorrow, April 8th, 1985. For this record, just kind of, you know, when I listen to it, I kind of think back to my college years playing hockey at URI. Just me and a guy or two on the team really liked Slayer. We always listened to a ton of Slayer, a ton of Sepultura as well. But this album, as well as South of Heaven, were kind of in more rotation than some of the other ones. But, you know, great album nonetheless. So there you have it. Sepultura's Beneath the Remains, birthday today, April 7th. Slayer's Hell Awaits, birthday tomorrow, April 8th. Which tracks are your favorite on each one of these records? Let me know in the comments below. Appreciate everybody checking out the channel, and I'll have another video for you guys very soon. Cheers, everybody. Have a good week.